Happy Tuesday. Welcome to your second stimulus check and stimulus package update. Hope you are doing well and staying safe today. So in today's update, we've got a lot to cover very quickly to get you up to speed on where things currently stand with the second stimulus check and the new stimulus bill and other very important economic updates that will affect the second stimulus check and the stimulus package. But before we dive into all of that, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing now to join this amazing community to stay informed on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips for your financial wellness. And one more thing, if you support a second stimulus check to struggling Americans during this period, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so what exactly is going on with the stimulus bill? So a new report from CNBC shows that more than 100 economists are begging Congress to send the second stimulus checks. So this is very important because a lot of people, tens of millions of people, are financially stranded during this period. So Congress needs to send out another round of the direct stimulus checks to the American people. And now we're seeing calls or demands from different economies around the country. So for Americans who have been having a tough financial, season or a tough financial year or been struggling financially to make ends meet, this is a very great news because this shows more pressure when you have a group of more than 125 economists, including Jason Furman, a former top economic advisor to President Barack Obama. When you have these types of people calling for more direct cash payments, it sends a signal to Congress and it sends a signal to the leadership, to the administration, to the federal government to know that the people need more support and the people need more help. So I'm not saying all this just to get you empty updates, but this is just critical because this comes at a time when we're heading into the holiday season. Thanksgiving is in a couple of days, and airline executives, according to this report from CNBC, have warned today. I mean, they basically warned that by Thursday, the bookings they are seeing are starting to drop, right? So as the COVID cases keep increasing, so as we're seeing a new wave of virus cases, airline executives are concerned. They are really worried, and they are warning. They are calling out government and health officials, basically saying that this is certainly the increase in infection rates throughout the country is basically dampening the demand for airline travel. So this is affecting the airline industry. And remember, just a few weeks or months ago, we saw the airline industry demanding for another $25 billion bailout. So this right now doesn't seem to be good for even small businesses as well as the airline industry. So this is very great because President-elect Joe Biden has chosen former Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen. So Janet Yellen basically is the top choice according to media reports out there for Treasury Secretary. So this is a very key role, and this comes as a historic decision that could make her the first woman ever to lead the department. So to take this position. So this is basically piercing the glass ceiling, as some people will refer to that as. And Janet Yellen is widely known for the role she played, during the 2008 crisis. And really, many people are confident, or the markets may react positively, or are reacting positively right now to the news of Janet Yellen being picked for this very Treasury Secretary position. So right now, this is the position that Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin occupies. So the Biden administration, if they go with, or has said, it will likely pick Janet Yellen. So what exactly do we have to know about Janet Yellen and the stimulus? You may be wondering, why do I have to know all this stuff? So former Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen is widely tipped to be President-elect Joe Biden's Treasury Secretary, according to another report from Newsweek. But here's the deal, right? Janet Yellen she's been vocal about the stimulus. She's actually supported more stimulus, and she stressed the need for more financial aid to be handed to states and local governments and unemployed Americans to recover from the economic shock of the pandemic, according to Newsweek. So while the pandemic is still seriously affecting the economy, we need to continue extraordinary fiscal support. These are the words of Janet Yellen during this pandemic. And she also went on to say we need support for the economy from both the monetary and fiscal policy. So monetary policy has already done a huge amount. So from all these statements and all these quotes out here, you can see that Janet Yellen is in a strong support of providing more economic and financial help to struggling Americans. She even said, and I quote, "I think we need a much more effective effort than we've had, and if we have that, it will be good not only for health but for being able to open up the economy." So this seems to be a very top, very top proponent. She seems to be a very top proponent for, boosting the economy and helping struggling Americans financially and providing more help. So what exactly do we have to know about the Biden team right now? So the Biden team is reportedly pushing congressional Democrats to reach an immediate deal, a stimulus deal with the Republicans to basically stave off a renewed recession. So what does this mean? This just means that whatever House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats are doing, Joe Biden, President-elect Joe Biden's team is putting that pressure on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and other Democrats to reach a quick agreement, to come to a resolution and agree on a stimulus price tag, scope, and size so that the economy can bounce back and not dive into another recession, or basically get back to where we saw it in the peak of the pandemic. So right now, the surge in virus cases is causing another wave of restrictions and possible closures that experts are saying, according to this report from Business Insider, will be a big blow to the economic recovery. So I want to hear what you guys think about this in the comment section below. But currently, Biden is set to begin his transition. The Trump administration has agreed finally to share some confidential information and begin the transition process. This news was broken yesterday, and this is a very great news because it propels the possibility of seeing a stimulus bill faster, because Joe Biden has said that in his first 100 days in office, one of his priorities will be to provide some help financially to small businesses and support the middle class and also struggling American households and individuals. And according to a survey that was polled, 67% of voters, so 2/3 of voters, want a new stimulus bill in President-elect Joe Biden's first 100 days in office. So again, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. While we wait for Congress to finalize the next stimulus package, you may have to pick up a side hustle or a side gig to get some cash or make some extra money from home. Be sure to check out the video on the left to discover the one-of-a-kind website that pays you hundreds to thousands of dollars to just read out loud. This is a free, simple, and exclusive side hustle, and in this video, you'll discover the step-by-step process to get started today. And if you want the best-kept secret to increase your credit score fast, check out the video on the right. Don't forget to help others find this video quicker by liking this video and sharing it. And also, be sure to subscribe now as we track the latest progress on the next stimulus package. See you in the next update. Be safe and thank you for watching.